Battered, bruised, and beaten to death. Murder defendant Giltinan Ramangmou was emotional as the prosecution showed the heartbreaking photos of her one-year-old baby boy inside the courtroom. The child was only 14 months old. The alleged killing happening at the 29-year-old's Battered home the day after Halloween. Prosecutor Sean Brown telling the jury medics showed up to the defendant screaming and the child stiff and lifeless.
Then when she calls 911, she tells the operator, "My baby bumped his head. He fell out of the crib."
The crib and other areas of the home were shown as evidence, Brown adding she told police a different story.
She talks about how she was changing bed sheets or changing the bed around, and she forgot the baby was there, the baby hit the wall, the baby hit the ground.
Brown saying the medical examiner will testify it was a large crack on the back of the baby's skull that ultimately led to his death.
Talk about that there were numerous scars, bruises, puncture wounds, healing wounds on this child that could not have occurred in one fall, or two falls, or three falls. You're also going to hear that this child was grossly malnourished.
The jury at the start hearing what prosecutors believe caused a mother with 7 young children to allegedly abuse her one-year-old.
This baby needed attention, and the people's theory of the case is that she couldn't do it. She couldn't handle the management of all those children in the house, giving attention to this newborn, and sometimes that turned into anxiety, frustration, and eventually turned into anger, and that turned into violence.
Prosecutors argue she confessed to the murder, but defense attorney William Bischoff contends that just isn't true.
People who know Giltinan know that she just is not capable of with a child. No, I know anybody. Anxiety, frustration, anger, and violence.
Defense plans to bring in the defendant's loved ones to testify to Ramangmou's character, saying she doesn't even discipline the children.
Everybody knows her. She loves her and knows that she loves her children. She loves lots of children. She babysat lots of children before she had her own kids.
Ramangmou is facing charges of murder, aggravated assault, and child abuse.
She had no desire to hurt any other kids, and never hurt any other kids. So we ask at the end, you come back, and especially if you can look at Giltinan in the face and say, yes, she's not guilty. She's a nice girl. She wouldn't do anything like this.
Trial is ongoing before Superior Court Judge Vernon Perez.